Okay, we're going to look at a tune called All of Me, that jazz standard. And I'm going to just run through the chord changes. I'm going to show you something called the guide tones. Guide tones are really the shell of a chord. So by applying this method, you can play through the whole tune and all the chord changes by just using 3 notes. And you'll really have the color of every chord change with just those 3 notes. So that's really the bare bones and the essentials of what you want to learn to apply. In the left hand, we'll just be playing the bass. We're playing the roots of the chord. And in the right hand, we'll be playing 3 and the 7. So the 3rd and the 7th of each chord. So this is that first chord, C major 7, in All of Me. And how do we get to that? Well, we know we have our root here. 1, 2, 3. This is our 3rd, 4, 5, 6, 7th degree of the C major scale will be our major 7. And if you get confused about which is major, which is minor 7, just remember that the major 7 is always just half a step under the octave, under the root. So we're back on our C. Just half a step down is your major 7. In any chord, if you go to A major, G sharp is your major 7 in A. Anyway, back to All of Me. 3 and 7. Now we go to the next chord, which is an E7. So we'll play E in the bass, and 7 and 3. Notice how we had 3, 7 on the first chord, and when you move to the next chord, that shifts to 7, 3. So your 3rd becomes your 7th, and your 7th becomes your 3rd. You're always trying to look for as little movement as possible in your right hand. Those are called the inner voicings, and you want to keep them as close together as you can because it's more pleasing to the ear. It's also more comfortable in the hand. So, second chord, E7. This is your 7 in E, and this is your 3rd. Now watch this, when you go from E7 to A7, the 3rd chord in All of Me, look at that, you're just shifting. Obviously your bass is going from E to A, it's moving a 5th. But in the right hand, you're just moving down half a step. It's just really nice sounding. And again, what happens, you have your 7th on the bottom, your 3rd on top. And that flips in A, where you have your 3rd on the bottom and your 7th on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minor, because it's an A7 chord. It's not an A major 7. That would be that. It's an A minor 7. So once again, C major 7, 3, 7, E7, 7, 3, A7, 3, 7, to D minor 7, 7, 3. Now we're going to go back to E7. So here you kind of have a choice. You can go up here, or you can go down here. I'm going to try that. I'm going to keep going down. So from D minor 7, E7 again, to A minor 7, so 7, 3, to D7, 3, 7, to D minor 7, 3, 7, to G7, 7, 3, to C major 7, 3, 7. And that's the end of the A section in All of Me. We're going to play the B part. It starts the same way. And then it goes to F major 7 with the 7 and 3, F minor 7, 7 and 3, and then we flip E minor 7, 3, A7, 3, 7, to D7, 7, 3, D minor 7, 7, 3, G7, 3, and 7 of the chord, and we resolve on C major 7 again, turn around. See, that's just basically using the shells of the chord. Bass in the left hand and 3/7 in the right hand. It's called the guide tones. You can practice that for all standards. And just focus on left hand bass notes, right hand 3 and 7, and try and find those voice leadings that are the most natural and the most comfortable and that make the most sense. Good luck.